Hi guys, it's Ray and I'm back with channel and collective messages. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. The website is currently unavailable at this time. I'm making some adjustments. I did send out an email if you're on my emailing list, and I also put an update on my Facebook and also on the YouTube posts or community tab. But if you need to book with me, you can email universalhealingwithrae at gmail.com. The information will be in the description, or you can also text 786-264-2619. But cats may be of significance. Cleansing your energy may be of significance. You may be seeing the color gold at this time. For some of you, you may be, um, your appearance may be your aura may be appearing as gold. You may find yourself twisted or tongue twisted. Child endangerment definitely keeps coming up. And then I also keep seeing different instances of child or children being endangered. And it's like, what's going on? Some of you, you need to, well, not even some of you, almost everybody needs to pay attention to who it is that you're making kids with. Make sure that you know that this person is responsible, because with everything that's been going on now, kids are so innocent, and everything that's been happening, like, it's really, really, really tragic. But some of you, you may be trying to avoid somebody at this time. You could also be just stuck in your head. For some of you, you may be getting your hair done, or you may have recently set an appointment to get your hair done. Black dresses, black cocktail dresses may be of significance. Whoa, Vicky is of significance. It may be a lot going on with her. 0202, as I look up. Yeah, for a lot of you, I don't know, you may be experiencing muscle aches and pains. You may have you may be seeing the angel numbers 888, 4444, 444, 111, 0505, 606, 626, 717. These could also be different area codes that you may live in. This could also be like portions of your telephone numbers, your home addresses, credit card numbers, phone numbers, building numbers. These are the different downloads that I'm receiving at this time. Dry skin may be of significance. So Aquaphor, ghee, just like moisturizer, different carrier oils like grapeseed oil. Some of you may be utilizing olive oil or coconut oil to moisturize your skin or your hair, or this may be of significance. For a lot of you, you are in this energy of, well, you're, whatever you do, you're manifesting, but depending on your intentions. 333, as I look up, you know, you tend to manifest positive or negative things into your life. So, what is it that you're pouring into? So, I don't know. For some of you, you may be feeling that loss. You could be feeling that loss for words at this time. Some of you may have an attraction to someone. You may have an attraction that could have started off one way, but then, or a connection that started off one way, but then ended another. So now you're feeling as though a piece of you is missing, or that you're broken. And I'm here to tell you that you're not broken. You are not this bitter person. You are not depressed. You are not any of those things. Whatever you claim over your life, that is what is going to come into fruition. You are a whole being. You've always been whole. You just have to go ahead and remember and learn to realize that, again, you have always been whole. So for a lot of you, you feel as though you may have met this person and it was fated, but the divine is telling me that rejection is for your protection. This is divine intervention. Yeah, 444 as I look up. This is divine protection. This is something that was fated. It's like some of you wanted to build a solid foundation, or you felt like this was going to be your way of establishing roots. And it's like, no, your ancestors are like, no, this person is not meant to be a part of our bloodline. So they had to go ahead and strike it. Yeah, that's 0505 as I look up. They had to go ahead and strike it down. They had to go ahead and go to knock it off track. They had to go ahead and actually do what they did, because it was a lot of toxicity there that maybe you didn't see, because these are patterns that you're used to. So you keep repeating them, and it's like you're putting up with things and people and places that aren't like you or that aren't for you. And then the movie holes may be of significance, but I'm looking at, or I'm seeing the scene when um it was showing like the flashbacks of how the lady who was like the camp leader or something like that, or the supervisor or one of the owners, how when she was growing up, she was forced to be out there digging in holes and searching for this fortune, um, or this treasure for their family or whatnot. And then, despite the fact that she's a child, and she's out there, look, the child endangerment, child labor laws may be of significance here, but it's like, despite the fact that she's overheated, she's overworked, she's complaining, she's like, Grandpa, I'm tired of this. He's like, that's too damn bad. And she has to keep continuing. So it's like, I don't know, you could have been raised in situations or just stay in cycles because this is what you're used to, and you believe that, okay, this is what love is, this is what relationships is, this is how marriage is supposed to go. And I'm here to tell you that, baby, your ideology and the things that have been indoctrinated for you to believe that this is the norm, it's not normal. It is not. Now, I won't say that love doesn't hurt, but a person that truly loves you wouldn't, 0707 as I look up, they wouldn't consciously make the decision to keep hurting you. So stop holding yourself bound to these chains, staying in these cycles. It's okay to choose you this time. It is okay to go ahead and walk away. You could be seeing 727, but it's okay to choose you. It is okay to go ahead and walk away. It is okay to allow people to miss having access to you, because that is a privilege. We have a right to be in people's life. They have a right to be in ours. But the moment it becomes uncomfortable for you, you have to go ahead and actually speak up. And some of you are in predicaments where you're not able to speak up without it coming with physical or more emotional, spiritual, mental, emotional abuse. And that's not safe. That's not fun. That's not where it is. That's not where happiness lies. So self-care is essential. 818 as I look up, balance, harmony, the closing of cycles. All of this is significant for you at this time. Yeah, you have somebody that's very, very deceptive in your energy. I don't know, I just also heard Mad Max. So Shatas may be of significance. Jamaica, uh, Bob Marley may be of significance. You may be smoking. 420 could have definitely been, a very, very busy day for you. But I have my tarot cards here, so I'm going to go ahead and actually pull to see what other messages that we have to go with what's coming out so far, or with the messages that I've been channeling. And I'm sending healing energy to anybody that needs it. I love you guys. And I don't know if I said it, but ringing of the right ear is definitely significant. Itching of the hands may be significant, left and right. My hands have been itching very, very heavily. You may be working on new projects. The color white is of significance. Somebody's name could be white. You could be wearing the color white. You may need to go ahead and actually do a cleanse. Let me see, what messages do you have for the collective? I don't know. For some of you, you may need to go ahead and actually get back focused. I just saw 1001, so you may need to go ahead and look that up. But you may have Leo placements. For a lot of you, it's like you're trying to go ahead and actually, I don't know, you know how they tell you that they always say, oh, black women are strong because we carry so much on us. And it's like, yeah, but black women are tired. Most women are tired. Why? Because we carry the loads of ourselves as well as everybody else around us, damn near, until we decide that these bags too heavy. I don't need to keep carrying them. So it's like, I don't know, you could be a woman that's just fed up. Or you may feel as though, oh, you have to go ahead and actually stick it out through whatever this is, despite the fact that shit been speeding up, it been slowing down, been revving up. It's like, it's a lot. It's too much on you. And it's like repeatedly somebody is coming and they're giving you problem after problem full force. And it's like, I don't know. They don't know how to love you correctly. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to provide. They don't know how to protect. They definitely just know how to co-create, but they're not co-creating, other things besides children and problems and and expenses. So it's like, I don't know. Judgment is being called. You definitely need to go ahead and actually decide, is this the fate that you want for yourself, for your children, for your lineage? Like, is this what you are teaching them is healthy? Because it's not. We have learned behaviors, conditioned responses, and things that we do just to go ahead and actually adjust. Because over time, there's been a lot that has happened that has made me, respond in certain ways. And do I believe that those ways have been the most healthiest? No, which is why I went ahead and I've been doing the healing work. That's why I do the shadow work. And this is why I'm begging you to do the same, because you don't have to see life happening to you. It's happening through you and for you. And it'll only get better as long as you want better and you go ahead and put your actions and your focus on getting better. Yeah, you have an Ace of Swords here, but you got to stop holding on to things that no longer serve you. And a lot of y'all have to get out of y'all head. You got the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Five of Wands. Yeah, it's like you being in your head on top of the fact that you already battling all the stuff around you, and then you keep taking on other people's problems. You stuck. You're not able to move forward. And it's like you can't build a solid foundation at your house because all your resources, you keep taking them and giving them away to other people. But if the shoe was on the other foot, these people wouldn't extend not one resource to you. And if they did, they done talked about you. But again, these the same people you want to keep pouring into. Yeah, the Eight of Swords is here with the World card. On this card is a woman. She is wrapped in she has she's basically tied up. She is blindfolded and she's standing out near some water with like puddles, but it's like holes in puddles of water, so she can't see. And then on the side of her she has swords, behind her she has swords, and in front of her the way is clear. However, she can't see that. But behind those swords and behind her, there's a castle. But remember, everything that glitters isn't gold, because apparently she's being forbidden from this castle because the swords create a barricade that's basically showing her, like, if she was able to see, don't go back, you're not welcome here. But she can't see that. All she can do is walk. 1515 as I look up. All she can do is walk. But the thing is, she has to move with faith. Why? Because she can't free her hands and she can't uncover her eyes. The only thing that is free, and it looks as if her ears are covered as well. So the only thing that is free are her feet. Well, her legs and her feet. So she can walk. She's standing up. She can move forward. But the thing is, she has to trust. Okay, if I move forward, I have to have faith and know that it's better than where I'm coming from. And the thing is this, even if you don't know if it's better than where you're coming from, you still have to be able to take that risk. 1606 as I look up, and then that has 606 in it. So definitely you could be seeing that angel number. It's like, I've been doing things this way for so long. You've been operating out of this energy for so long, in these repeated cycles for so long. What could it do if you were to go ahead and do something that's different and better? What would it be able to do besides bring you a new outlook? Because then you'll be able to see as well, damn, if I stay, I still got everything to lose. But if I move forward, I possibly have the ability to gain everything that I ever wanted. But if you look within, you already know that you already have everything that you ever needed. You just have to believe in yourself. So you have to have that talk with yourself, and, meditate and get the guidance that you need from your guide, 1717, so that you know, okay, well, damn, if I stay, I'm just going to keep going through this. But if I take this risk and I go ahead and try to move forward, I have the possibility of, being successful. But I don't know if I can. Why? Because I haven't taken that chance yet. So this is you talking to your higher self, and you're making that decision to go ahead and move forward. And what happens? New beginnings, breakthroughs, things start to look up for you. No more holding yourself back. No more allowing anybody else to hold you back. In the end, you are your longest commitment. You can't be the perfect sister, brother, friend, wife, or nothing if you're not anything to yourself first. Every day you go to these people's job and you slave. Every day you go and give them your all. But then you go home, and then whatever is left of you. So let's say you started off on 100% that day. The job took 75 from you, right? With the 75% that they took from you, you left with 25%. You got to go cook, help them kids with their homework. Your man wants some. You got to try to, well, you got to go take care of your hygiene, so take a bath and all of that, and try to get prepared for the next day. So that 25% you was working on, now that leave you with about 3%. You go to sleep, but then you can't get a good night's rest, right? So you wake up, and instead of you being on 100%, you about on 25%. And then you go to the job and you go give them 110% that you don't have. But then when you get home, you going back through it. What do you have for yourself? And then you're not even giving your kids the best of you. They're getting what's left over that you already done gave your job. and whatever else that you done been throughout the day. But you keep saying that your life is fulfilled. Repeat after me. I will not live an unlived life. Hold your heart and tell yourself this. I will not live an unlived life. 2020, that could have been a very, very hard year for some of y'all. I definitely remember it was a rough one for me. There could have been a lot of betrayal that you suffered, a lot of lies that went on, a lot of finances or shakeups within the finances. Some of y'all may have lost y'all employment. But some of this stuff you could be going through right at this very moment. But for some of y'all, this not even your bag that you carrying. This somebody else. Why? Because you're trying to show them that you a ride or die. Or because you're trying to show them that you loyal. You can't be more loyal to nobody if you ain't even loyal to yourself. Do you love them more than you love you? That's why you've been stuck. That's why things have not been able to go ahead and move forward. I just heard, I built this shit up brick by brick. My name ain't on no list. So it's like, I don't know. You've been in the mud. You've been in the paint. You've been standing 10 toes down. But y'all been doing this for people that won't do the same for y'all. You the realest on some of these people's team, but they don't understand. You built this shit up brick by brick. Your name wasn't on the list. You didn't have a handout. You had to go and get that shit up out the mud. But people don't understand that. They don't understand how strong you are. 222 may be of significance. What other messages do you have for the collective? Some of y'all done suffered. Done cried. You done been hungry. Your belly rumbling. You ain't got nothing. You open the fridge, it ain't shit in there. But you keep going back to it. Because you got that faith that something gonna magically appear for you. And I want you to still keep that faith, that imagination of a child. The innocence of a child is one of the most beautiful things. Why? Because their minds haven't been tainted. The imagination of children is so beautiful. Why? Because they believe in fairy tales. They believe in the impossible. They believe that this could pop up out of here. They believe these things. We don't. Well, I won't say we because I'm a believer. I don't know. Is that Shrek? I don't know. Some song. When I saw her face, I'm a believer. I could believe her if I tried. When I saw her face, I don't know where they come from. I think that's Shrek. So somebody, you could be watching Shrek. Now, for a lot of y'all be going with people based off appearances and stuffs. And it's like that, or what they tell you they could do for you. Or because you so busy chasing a bag or a certain lifestyle. And 24, that's why you in this predicament now. I've been there before. So I can't judge you. I've been there before, but I'm here to tell you and to allow you to fully understand and see that we are products of our choices, not our environments. You're choosing to stay there. You might not like it, and I'm sorry. Don't chew me out about it. But you're choosing to stay there because it's comfortability there. I used to be the same way because I was so used to it. I didn't want to have to learn how to adjust and, become flexible with learning this new stuff, this new person, this new environment. There is beauty that can be found in endings. 25, 25, and then on my phone, on my other phone, it says 25. There's beauty, so much beauty that can be found in beginnings, new beginnings, in endings, in closing of cycles. And this is the year 2025. This is the year of the snake. This is your year for transformation. Snakes represent transformation. They shed their skin. It's like a rebirth. That's you. You're shedding your old ways and you're walking into everything it is that you are destined and meant to be. And I'm rooting for you. It's a wonderful feeling, but I also need you to go ahead and celebrate your accomplishments, the small ones. I want you to celebrate the smallest ones. If today you did something that maybe you were afraid to do before, I don't care if you went for a walk today and you ain't been for a walk in 6 months. Celebrate that because that's a win. If you don't ever drink water and you drink a bottle of water today or a cup of water today, I want you to celebrate that. You passed that test. I want you to celebrate that. Them labs came back good. I want you to celebrate that. You got that discount at the store that you didn't even know you was going to qualify to receive, or that you didn't even know that they had. 27 as I look up. I want you to go ahead and celebrate that. You ain't get mad today like you usually do. I want you to go ahead and celebrate that. You got up and cleaned that room. Celebrate that. You brushed your hair today. Celebrate that. You took those product photos when you've been procrastinating for so long. Celebrate that. You finally shipped that package off that you've been so afraid to go ahead and ship off. Celebrate it. Your edge is growing back. Celebrate it. They don't know the stress that happened or what you were stressing about that made them fall out to begin with. Or they ain't know that, somebody was hating on you and did something so you ain't got no hair no more. 28 as I look up. But your hair growing back. You doing better. You in a better space. Even if it's one day at a time. Celebrate that. You are your longest commitment. You matter. Don't let nobody tell you that you don't matter. Somebody's name definitely is Shakia. Baby, when you find out you're pregnant, please, please, please let me know. I don't know. Somebody, your name could be Kiki. I heard Kiala. Somebody's name is Walt. Weldon. You have the hangman here. It ain't worth it. Now the colors, yesterday I was sharpening my coloring pencils and I had did some coloring. So inner child healing may be of significance. My inner child messages video, you might need to go ahead and check that out. But my 3 colors broke. It was a blue, a green. No, it was a blue, a orange, and a yellow. And then I'm seeing green heavy. So your throat chakra, well, your throat and your third eye chakras, your heart chakra, your sacral chakra, and your solar plexus. But now I'm seeing red. So that root chakra as well. And at the beginning, I said something about the crown chakra. Some of y'all recently suffered a betrayal, and it was at the hands of somebody that pretended 30-30 as I look up to be a friend, a lover, or whoever. You know how they say sleeping with the enemy or keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. You had an enemy that was there. But whoever this was, they still trying, they in the background, they trying to do their little dollar. But they don't understand how karma tapping that ass, right? But whoever this is, they tried to betray you. They tried to knock off your crown. Whatever they've been trying to do to slander you, gossip and spreading rumors, lies. Just this malice behavior. Your crown is still intact. It's still intact. You still moving forward. 111. But they don't like that. It make them mad. Oh, you mad. You big man. So Plies may be of significance. If I'm not mistaken, Plies is from Florida. So you might be a Florida baby like me. 31 as I look up. You may also be 31 years old. Somebody you could have um 1 to 3 kids. Somebody might have 4 to 5 kids. You also could have been in this situation for the last 4 to 5 months, 4 to 5 years. For some of you, you may have been, for somebody, I heard 45 years. And I look up, it's 45% on one of my batteries. That's too long. Your ancestors did not risk what they did and die so that you could sit here and suffer. You are here to live in your divine purpose. But it requires you to be happy and aligning. You can't do that if you're surrounded by people that's holding you back. 32. You can't do that if you're around people that's holding you back. You can't do that around people that's dimming your light. You can't do that around people that's always shutting down your ideas because they don't believe in themselves. Can't do that around people that's afraid that they're going to be judged. Can't do that around people that's afraid to invest. Scared money don't make no money. Can't do that around people. Look, and then you have the judgment card here when I look at the bottom of the deck. You can't do that around people who not living in who they truly are. You got people always looking for a handout, but they never the ones to actually lend out a hand. 33. I don't know. 33rd Masons or 33rd degree Masons could be of significance. This could be somebody that constantly puts you in, situations where you have to try to choose. For some of them, they always try to make you, for some of y'all, they always try to make you choose either yourself or them. Right now is the time to choose you. This time, choose you. You've already chose them. You keep choosing them and you see where you're going. And it's like, despite the fact that you're choosing them, they choose everything else around them except you. But when that paper involved, I bet they want to choose you then. I don't know. For somebody, you may be around somebody that, it's tax season. They know you get that money because them kids. This made me think of, I had a client that requested, she wanted a shirt, And then I ended up making some bibs also. It says mommy's little tax credit on it. And that's a fucked up way to look at y'all kids, right? But it made me just think about that. And it's like some of y'all use the kids to try to manipulate the situation. They are not pawns. They did not ask to be here. And then again, back to the child endangerment. So when y'all don't get y'all way, y'all try to take the kids and do something. And then the Amber Alert thing just came up. It's like, it ain't worth it. Like, it's not worth it. It ain't worth your freedom, your soul, the depression that you're going to have, the curse that's going to be on your lineage. It's not worth it. The spiritual and physical bankruptcy that's going to come behind it, all the karma, it's not worth it. Some stuff ain't worth it. You know, they say some battles not worth fighting, some tears worth not crying. What does the song say? I think it says some wars not worth fighting, some tears not worth crying now. I think that's hypothetically, of course, from hypothetically for by Life Jennings. And then look, his name, Life Jennings. But life is not happening. We always say I. It's not I. That Y is for you because it's so much bigger than you. And I recently watched Star Wars, right? And I've been catching up on them. I think I'm on episode 4 now. And they always say, may the force be with you. And then Anakin, at the beginning, Yoda said that he felt and sensed that there was something in Anakin that would be a little bit too much. It's not the fact that he's not chosen. It's just, yeah, you do have chosen ones. You have people that are chosen to, to come out and do good. And then you have those that are out here that are sent to destroy. And he allowed his dark side, or he allowed his fears to project onto his life. So it became, it was subconscious, it became consciously, and then it took over his life. And in the end, it caused him to lose his family. So I don't know. Somebody's name could be Anakin. Um, somebody's name could be Annie, Anna. I don't know, you may be buying hair from You Padme Hair, because if I'm not mistaken, his wife's name was Padme. But then there's this brand of hair, You Padme Hair. So I'm seeing their logo. You may be getting your lashes done. With the Temperance card here, you have a lot that needs to be rebalanced. 3838 as I look up. And I apologize if this video is long. But whoever this message is for, it's going to reach them. And whoever is meant to last to the end of this video, they will. So if you are somebody that does end up lasting to the end of this video, please be sure to drop a comment. And please also, I apologize, y'all, for the trolls or the people that have been trolling. The grumpy old troll who lives under the bridge. That's the energy. That's the people that some of y'all have around y'all. They like the grumpy old troll. Every time you try to, make a way, 5544. But every time you try to make a way, or you try to go ahead and actually get something done, they're there and they're trying to block the way every time you try to move forward. But you don't do that to them. But remember, We not cut, not from the same cloth. No, 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 no. So if this message does resonate, let me know. I love you guys. Until next time. And my books are open.